Okay, week 12 speed work begins with your week 12 warm-up prep, then your plyo progression. Now we go from linear traveling jumps to linear traveling leaps, now linear traveling hops, and of course lateral and medial hops as well. So the hops now on a hop progression would be just using one leg. So I'd be here and back. And just that'd be my linear work with both legs. My medial work on my left leg would be here, bounce back here, bounce back. My lateral work, in this case with my right leg, would be working the outside. So it'd be here, bounce back here, bounce back. And again, always making sure that's horizontal power there for the rep count that you designate. So linear, lateral, and medial traveling hops. We're going to ladder this time, which will be training. Again, just giving you a small sample here on a 5-yard ladder. It's called a lateral quickness exit ladder. What you're doing is you're using lateral patterns, whether it be a ollie shuffle or a buzzsaw. On week 11, for that linear quickness ladder, you had an icky shuffle and a linear buzzsaw. The linear buzzsaw would have been this. So the lateral buzzsaw is that. So you use your ollie shuffle and your lateral buzzsaw, and you'll be sprinting out and sprinting back in. So it would look like this. If I started here, just I'm using an ollie shuffle, I'd be here, sprint out, touch, sprint back in. Now I'm to a right side ollie shuffle here, sprint out, touch, go back in, and then sprint out there. So again, the transitions are what's key in these exit patterns. You know, how do you transition from quickness to speed to agility, repeating that process. Your speed training PSU circles, again, week 12, training that angular speed dynamic. So what you're looking at here is, I just got one of them set up. A PSU is where we've, in the past, we sprinted 10, we shuffled a cone, we sprinted 10, shuffled a cone, or we did it laterally, shuffle 5, shuffle the cone, shuffle 5, shuffle the cone. So what you're gonna do in a PSU circle is, I'll sprint 10, I've got the cone set up on the outside of the main line, about 5 yards out. It's basically gonna be an oval. I'm gonna sprint and repeat the process. Now, in a 40-yard setup, you would do a circle at the 10, the 20, the 30, and then sprint through the 40. So this would be a setup from 0 to 10 here. So you can do a set where everything's a left-hand turn, the second set where everything's a right-hand turn. You can start mixing them up. You can go left, right, left, right, left, right. Just giving them variety there. But again, the idea is managing that curve and making sure that you're learning how to really change your center of gravity. Because again, those are not sharp turns. They're very soft curve cut turns. And then the last one there is a sprint to reaction speed cut. For that one, as a coach, I'd sit up about a 20-yard sprint right at me or right at the other coaches, and I'd be standing here. And what I'm going to create, if this is my marker, is about a Y here, about 5 yards out, about a 45-degree angle. And so as they sprint at me, they got about a 5-yard zone here where when they see me give them the signal, they're going to react and make that cut. It's not a hard cut yet, it's like a soft speed cut, but they've got to react and make that quick decision and have their body adjust to it. So I'd be standing right here, and I'd say go. They'd accelerate as hard as they could at me. If we have any coasting, it's not going to do them any good. They got to get uncomfortable here. They almost got to screw up here a time or two before they really get some benefit out of it. But they're going to sprint right at you, and you're waiting somewhere in this 5-yard zone here in front of you. You give them this, they're going to make that hard reaction to about a 45-degree cut here. Of course, mixing it up because the body adjusts differently. Everything we've done so far has been very scripted. They've known where the cut is, where the angles are. And in this case right here, that the body doesn't know, and the body's got to adjust and react and be able to make that reaction on the fly. So that'll conclude the week 12 speed training.